First of all, thank you very much for being on our YouTube channel. And where are you guys from?
We're from Canada, from Vancouver.
I lived in the United States and very close to the border called Bellingham.
Washington State?
Washington State, and I used to go Stanley Park very often.
We live right by
So
Stanley
we live
Park.
on Stanley Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anyways, is this your first visit to Japan?
Yes.
Oh, yes. What made you to come to Japan?
So we're on our honeymoon. We just got married, and we thought that we just wanted. Thank you. We wanted to go somewhere just that neither of us had been before. That's a proper trip, like a good far away place from Canada. And I think the main thing was we both really, really like food, and just Japanese food is some of the best in the world. So we wanted to come and.
I remember there are lots of Japanese food restaurants in Vancouver. Is that the Robson Street or Robinson?
Yeah.
So we live right beside Robson. We're just on Georgia. So, but yeah, right by.
We eat a lot of sushi at home, but it's better here.
What kind of fish do you like?
Otoro, chutoro. In Vancouver, it's really good salmon. So some of what else do you like? Scallops.
The uni.
It looks a little bit weird, maybe.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's beautiful, I think.
Yeah.
You found really differences in those foods too?
It's just prepared here with a lot more care. Like it's much better, but I think a lot of it is just, I don't know, it's almost like more effort goes into it. Like people really care about the food that they're serving. Where in Canada, it's still good, but it's very fast. Like, oh, here you go. You're gone.
Yeah. And the freshness of the ingredients too, the quality of the fish.
Yeah, even the convenience store food is good.
Yeah, the 7-Eleven.
Even that's good. Yeah.
How about like a snacks?
The onigiri from 7-Eleven. Do you like the katsu?
Katsu sandwiches.
Yeah.
Where else did you go in Japan?
So we started in Tokyo.
When did you arrive?
A week ago, almost.
Yeah, we got to Japan maybe 6 days ago. We did 3 days in Tokyo, and then we got to Osaka 2 days ago. So this is our last full day in Osaka, and then tomorrow we'll go to Kyoto, and then we'll do 3 days in Kyoto, and then we'll go back to Tokyo for 2 days before we go home.
So it's almost 2 weeks in
Yeah.
total?
Yeah.
Well, what did you do in Tokyo?
We ate a lot of food.
In Tokyo we went to like a Michelin star sushi, like really good sushi restaurant, and we stayed at, wanted to go somewhere nice to start the trip, so we stayed at a really nice hotel in Akasaka Mitsuki.
Akasaka Mitsuki?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one.
Activities? Or...
Shopping.
Some shopping.
In Ginza. What else did we do?
We ate a lot. That was really the big purpose. When we get back, when we go to Tokyo next week, we'll be in Shibuya, Shinjuku, that area. So I think we'll do more exploring there.
Yeah, what we still want to do is we want to get to like some museums and see some more historical things before we go home. Once we've eaten as much as we can.
Yeah. We'd go to the tea house.
The gardens. What was it called?
Near Team Labs. We went to Team Labs as well. The
Team
art.
Labs, I heard that, but I'm not really quite sure.
It's like an immersive art experience. So you go in and every room is sort of like a big art piece, but it's all digital. So like computer programmed projections that you kind of interact with. So the art reacts to the people in the room.
Right.
And it's interesting.
What kind of things would you like to bring back to your country, like a tangible or intangible, anything?
Well, memories, of course.
Memories.
And I think we're excited to maybe some like artisan goods, pottery, or even like clothing.
Yeah, we're hoping to do some shopping in Kyoto for some, like authentic, we don't know what, but just some, we'll know when we see it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think knives were something that we thought about as well.
Yeah.
I want to get a good chef's knife.
Yeah, I think you can find in Osaka too.
Yeah.
Which area do you stay here?
Namba?
Namba.
But there are lots of the shops about like the dishes, like cutlery,
Yeah.
and also cooking utensils and those things, and they have the knives too.
Okay.
So it's really close to the Namba station.
Okay.
Maybe we should go there.
By us, yeah.
And do you know about Yoshimoto? Right, probably. It's a comedy the group or company, and there is a big the theater. And if you want to go to that street, it's right next to the Yoshimoto theater. So maybe that is a maybe landmark when you're going to Kyoto. So which area you're going to? Do you
Gion?
have you
Gion?
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 Yeah.
The east side,
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
How about Fushimi Inari? It's the red, many red gates.
Oh, I've
Have
seen
you-
photos of it. We'll
Yeah.
probably go.
Yeah.
Do you have some like a advice or messages to our viewers who are thinking about coming to Japan, but a little bit hesitating or something like that?
I would say the transit system is amazing and it's easier to get around than you think it's going to be. And Google Maps is your best friend because it'll tell you what station, what exit, and also that everyone in Japan is so friendly and helpful. We were looking lost, I think, for 10 seconds and someone approached us and walked us right to the platform and made sure we were where we needed to be. So.
Yeah, if you're thinking of coming, just come. It's okay.
So you think the Japanese, like the town or the places are very complicated? That's why
It's complicated, but it's so well laid out. Like as long as you know, it's designed in a way that even we don't know any Japanese, and we've never gotten lost yet because it's very clear. Like if there's a subway, every station is numbered, every exit is numbered. You just need to look at your phone; it tells you exactly where to go. So it's very like impressive scale and huge, and it's complicated but navigable.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your for sharing your experiences, and congratulations.
Thank
you. Have a great trip.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having an interview. Where actually you from?
We're from New Jersey.
New Jersey in United States.
Yeah, the United
Jersey
States.
City.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I think I've been there one time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
really nice. It's right next to New York.
Yeah.
Like, what reason brought you in Japan? Like,
Well, I personally myself, I've always been fascinated by the culture, like how their technology, they're advanced in technology. They welcome it, I guess, or like they're optimistic, or and so about technology, and well, at least from what I've seen, anime,
anime.
yeah, I don't know. I just came to learn from it.
I see. Do you know or do you like?
I grew up watching anime, so from when I was a kid, I always dreamed of seeing where it comes from.
I see.
Yeah, like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, those are really famous, and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
really surprised you
I
like.
grew up watching that, and that's what introduced me to Japanese culture. But I also just really like their I guess how considerate they are of their surroundings, and the culture is really nice. So always wanted to see it.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Did you have plan for watching the Dragon Ball or anime such as maybe Akihabara?
We went to Akihabara last night.
Yeah,
Last night?
yeah, that was great.
How was it?
It was
It
cool.
was great, yeah.
We played Dance Dance Revolution.
Well, yeah, she's been here before, a couple months ago. This is my first time.
What's the impressions of Japan so far?
I like how organized it can be. It's almost like organized chaos, sort of. It's there's so much happening, but everything has a system,
Yeah,
and I like that.
it's very clean
Yeah.
compared
clean.
to
Yeah.
Compared to where we're from, well, yeah, from
New
the
Jersey.
streets, yeah. I'm always curious about like also the types of cars that are driven. Yeah, and we, every time I go to another country, I'm always curious what people are driving. I don't know why. I just it's a little interesting. But
They also drive on the other side of the car.
yeah, there's
True.
and there are vehicles here that I've never seen over there in the U.S. So that's cool to see all these interesting vehicles. But yeah, I'm a technology enthusiast, so I appreciate little novelties or things that are
I also like that it's futuristic, but
Yeah.
also has like old-fashioned charm.
right,
Yeah.
right. Something elegant about that.
Yeah, you said you like cars. So what's your favorite car?
Oh,
By the way.
I used to think it was Honda, but
Really?
I had a Camry recently, and 2002 Camry, and man, I was surprised by how great it drives, and
Really?
so I think I'm a fan of Toyota now. It's not really so much Honda.
I see.
Sadly, I didn't take good care of the Toyota, or I was. It was a learning curve for me. There was something that I didn't take care of, so the Toyota got broke down. But that was on my fault. That was my fault that it broke down. So now I have an Acura.
Oh,
Very nice. It's cool to visit the place where it comes from.
I'm glad you like the Japanese car. How about the US car, like Tesla or no?
They're nice.
But I just feel like Hondas and Toyotas is so reliable.
Yeah, they're a lot more reliable than a Ford or Chevrolet, I think, in my opinion. Or from what I've seen, stories that I've heard.
Yeah, the craftsmanship.
Yeah, I'm glad that the Japanese car is reliable. Yeah. How long are you gonna stay here in Japan?
Maybe Wednesday.
Maybe
Yeah.
3-4 days.
Yeah.
And we might visit Kyoto after.
Kyoto after?
Yeah.
In Tokyo? After Wednesday?
Or after Wednesday, we might go to Kyoto.
Oh, are there any plan for Kyoto? Maybe going to
Sure.
temple?
Yeah, definitely temples, maybe ryokan, things like that.
Yeah, Kyoto should be good with the food or a snack as well. Japanese style snack is definitely good.
Yeah. And I heard Osaka's really good too.
Sake, yeah. We should try that.
Yeah.
Having and then last question, what the things or anything you find the things you'd like to bring back in your country, like the culture or
Oh, yeah.
anything should be fine. Yeah.
Bathrooms everywhere.
Bathroom.
Yeah. It's so clean.
All the
Oh.
bathrooms are very clean
Yeah.
and nice. And then I also feel like maybe the cleanliness I would like to take back. More people being considerate of that. And the quiet trains.
Quiet trains.
Yeah, everybody's so respectful and there's no one being loud or obnoxious. Everyone's very, very nice, polite.
Back home, you go on the trains and there's a subway performance.
Yeah.
Just
Crazy
kind of
people
Crazy people.
yelling, garbage.
Yeah.
So I would like to see the trains in Japan back home. I wish I could take them.
I see. Other people say that too. Like Japanese trains really are quiet and
Clean.
not really crazy people.
Yeah, you feel safe. You feel comfortable. Over there you just kind of mind your own business. You look down, get your shades on. You try to just get to where you're going. Here it's nice, relaxing.
Yeah.
No problems.
People have respect for everybody, and I like that.
I see.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So thank you for the interview. So thank you for accepting interview.
Not a problem. Would you like me to look at you or the camera?
Look at camera.
Your camera? Okay, I can do that.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Where you actually are from?
So we're from Australia, Melbourne, which is down the bottom. Bit different weather compared to here. Yeah. We're coming from all rainy season, and now it's beautiful and warm. So it's a good change.
When did you come in Japan?
Japan, we landed here about 10 days ago. The weather was a nice change. Very hot and humid compared to what we're used to, but it was a good change in the weather.
How's the impression Japan so far?
Japan so far, obviously we watched a lot of TikTok videos and that type of thing, and did research on the internet on where to stay. But it was very different actually being here, like the culture, like to an extent. Like you get to see a bit of the culture and stuff like that online, but to experience it from yourself is always something very different. Yeah, like Ginza, we weren't expecting to see all the wealth and the cars and you know the Rolexes and the AP stores everywhere. And Shinjuku was much more like, you know, party area and drinks and fun and, you know, party all night. So yeah, and I think for us, what we were not expecting was the change of kind of like the atmosphere depending on which station and city you go. It's like a completely different world.
And you actually went to Shinjuku, right?
Shinjuku, yeah, that's where we came first.
You said there is you was a party? Like what do you do?
Party? Yeah, just beers, man. Too many Asahis.
Too many Asahi?
Too many Asahis, that's it.
Do you have any plan?
We had a little bit of a plan, you know, just Google Sheets, a freak of the sheets, if you know what I mean. But yeah, just we did a bit of Mount Fuji, we did Team Lab, the main touristy type of directions, and also had some free days just to explore. And it's actually our last day now, so we're just doing some final bit of shopping and just wandering around, enjoying the atmosphere of Ginza.
We went to Team Lab as well.
Team Lab, yeah. Team Lab, we did Mount Fuji. What else did we do? Shibuya Sky. Some more stuff. What else did we do? Yeah, we did do. Yeah,
we went to Osaka?
We went to Osaka as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, went to Osaka. The Toyota Museum as well. That was Nagoya as well. Yeah, we did a lot of traveling. We went crazy. But yeah, 10 days was not enough time. Anyone planning to travel, I would recommend maybe 2 to 3 weeks, easily.
How's the like food in Japan?
Food?
Yeah.
Amazing. Like I'm a fan. Like if you're a fan of, you know, Asian kind of cuisine and stuff like that, it's incredible. I love it. Like back at home in Australia, it's almost like a delicacy, Japanese. Like it's kind of like a rarer. I would say rare. You can get it, like, but like we mainly only really have some sushi stores and stuff like that, which is not the same quality as here. But like here, there's just accessible everywhere, like all teriyaki style dishes. What were those balls called again? Takoyaki. I'm probably butchering that, but yeah, takoyaki balls and stuff like that. Yeah, they were delicious. Like that stuff is very hard to kind of find in Australia. So yeah, it was good to experience it all.
I see. I think in Melbourne there is some Japanese restaurant, but if you compare with here in Melbourne Japanese restaurant, like...
in Melbourne, right? You have kind of the cheaper places, which are like sushis and stuff like that, sushi trains, and you know, just local sushi stores. And then there's a bit of a difference. Like, then the next kind of step up is almost like Nobu and kind of fancy and sit in and expensive. When here it's a much more like the experience is a lot more authentic. Like you sit at the bar style, you eat, you get a dish straight to you. It's just a completely different experience. Also, the big thing we realize here is I find restaurants don't try and overserve too much. So like you get dished out like nice and fast and served really fast here. When in Melbourne it's like easy as you sit down, you can wait like an hour for food easily. When here it's like everything's in minutes, 5-10 minutes. You have your food, you're in, you're out. Yeah, very fast paced in that respect.
I see. You mentioned that there is a like counter, which is directly giving you the like sushi.
Yeah.
So serve is the difference.
Yes. So that's it, and that's the atmosphere about it. Yeah, very different. When Melbourne's a lot more, the places to sit, you know, dine, you get served and you gotta wait, type of thing.
You love cars?
Oh, I love cars. Yeah. He was cars.
Oh, you came here because you want to see the car?
Yeah.
Oh,
a little bit. Like I want to see everything, but like I'm into cars, so obviously I watched Tokyo Drift way too many times, so obviously I had to come to Tokyo. Yeah, I had to come to Tokyo.
What's your like favorite car?
My favorite car?
Yeah. Would it be Japanese?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Favorite car? It depends. I don't know. Cars are like, depends on the environment, in my opinion. Favorite car? My favorite Japanese car? Probably be like a 1JZ swapped Lexus IS300 or something like that, or Toyota Tesla they call it here. I'm only saying that because I have one. So.
You want to have that?
Nah, I already have one.
Oh, you want to have one?
Yeah, I already have one.
Melbourne?
In Australia, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like people too much working.
Yeah.
That's how you feel, and also the technology and between the culture combinations. I see.
Absolutely.
I think in Australia it's kind of really strict about like working hours, right? Like 9
Yeah,
to
yeah.
5 p.m.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's work, shift work all over the place and stuff like that. But like, I think there's like, depending on the industry you're in, there's limits on, some industries you can only do up to 10 hours or 12 hours max, and then you need a certain amount of time off and stuff like that. When I'm not sure as much as here, but from what I've seen and other people working and stuff like that, it seems like the work is a lot longer, like the culture here.
Yeah, that could be true in Japan. That's kind of issues.
Yeah.
The last question, so like you explained like many things in Japan during the trip. Like what things you'd like to bring in your country as Melbourne? Like anything will be fine. Like culture or
like what things I experienced and like here that I'd like back in Melbourne. The food service, unbelievable. The options of food here, unbelievable. Food's actually quite, well, I wasn't expecting it, but it's actually quite cheap here too, like in the quality compared to Melbourne too. Like 7-Eleven here, unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah, unbelievable. Our 7-Eleven at home is like shit, man. Like, oh, sorry, I probably shouldn't swear. It's on the
It's
YouTube
okay.
channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, like our 7-Elevens back home, you can buy like a Slurpee, and that's like the highest quality thing there. Some ice and flavouring. I'm not even joking. The bullet trains. I don't know why Australia doesn't have bullet trains. We need them because our country's huge too. So we always use flights and planes for type of things.
Sure.
Yeah, probably be the main things. Yeah.
I said, I'm glad to know we have so many things to bring back in your country.
Absolutely. Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah, thanks for interview.
No,
Hope you
no problem.
enjoy in Tokyo Life.
Of course, I will. Yeah, this is the one phrase I know. I'm probably going to butcher it. Yoi Chinichio.